What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Prosper back with another reaction video. In this video, I'm about to react to Jay-Z. What more can I say? Shout out to New Jersey and Atlanta for requesting this track. I'm ready to see what's up with this, bro. It's been a minute since I reacted to Jay-Z, and I think the last track I reacted to on my channel was Meet the Parents. And that was a crazy track, bro. Crazy storytelling track, how he brought the story full circle, the message of the track, everything about it was dope. The production. So I'm excited, ready to see what's up with this track. But before we get into the video, I need y'all to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, roll 10K subs. Let's go. Post notifications on. And with that being said, let's check this out. Alright, let's get it.
Are you not entertained?
Oh, okay.
Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
What movie is that from? I've heard it before. I just don't remember what movie it's from, but what a way to start a track. Hold up. My bad.
Are you not
It's like a Gladiator, I think, is it 300 or something? I don't know.
Is this not why you are here?
Turn the music up, turn me down. Google. Let's go get him again. This time is for the money, my nigga. Brooklyn, stand up. Never been a nigga this good, but this long, this hood, or this pop, this hot, or this.
Hold up, I've heard this beat before. I don't know, I think I've heard someone rap over this shit, but okay.
Nigga.
That's where it came from, I didn't know.
Brooklyn, stand up. Never been a nigga this good, but this long, this hood, or this pop, this hot, or this strong, with so many different flows. This one's for this song, the next one I switch up. This one will get bit up. These fucks too lazy to make up shit. They crazy, they don't paint pictures, they just trace me. You know what? Soon they forget where they pluck. They whole style from the try to reverse the outcome. I'm like, I'm not a biter, I'm a writer for myself and others. I say a big verse, I'm only bigging up my brother, bigging up my barrel. I'm big enough to do it, I'm that thorough. Plus I know my own flow is foolish. So the rings and things you sing about, bring them out.
Crazy.
It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth.
Okay, hold up.
New sneakers, dual seaters, few divas. What more can I tell you? Let me spell it for you. W-I-double-L-I-E. Nobody truer than H-O-V. And I'm back for more. New York's ambassador, Prime Minister, back to finish my business up.
Alright, hold up. There's a few lines that I recognize from this verse that probably been sampled, but who produced this track, the Chan, I don't know how to say their name, but the production is ill, bro. Production is ill. Let's just go from the beginning. He's talking this shit, bro, and I love when rappers talk their shit, especially when they do it in a fly ass way. There's never been a nigga this good for this long. That's crazy. That's a crazy way to open up your verse, bro. Which is a true statement too, right? I don't know how many albums he put out when he dropped this album at the time, but seems like I think he put out a lot, right? And he was at the top for a minute. This hood or this pop, this hot or this strong, with so many different flows. This one's for this song. The next one I switch up. This one will get bit up. So talking about people biting his style and whatnot, right? These fucks too lazy to make up shit. They crazy. They don't paint pictures. They just trace me. Okay, that's ill, bro. Yeah, that's ill right there, bro. They don't paint pictures. I guess paint pictures in the sense that how he tells stories and whatnot too, right? They just trace me. They just bite. They copy him, right? You know what? Soon they forget where they plucked their whole style. From then, try to reverse the outcome, and I'm like, top. And then this line I heard before, right? There's a video on YouTube accusing him of being a biter and whatnot. And I'm gonna just be honest, like some of the lines, you know what I mean? I mean, that whole video, the lines definitely sound similar and whatnot, right? So this is just him addressing those allegations of him being a biter, right? Recycling lines as well. And he said, I'm not a biter, I'm a writer for myself and others. I say a big verse, I'm only bigging up my brother. Bigging up my borough, I'm big enough to do it. I'm that thorough, plus I know my own flow is foolish. Meaning, like, I only do it to just, because him and Big were tight and whatnot, right? Talking about, like, paying respect, paying homage and whatnot, right? And I know my flow is foolish, meaning, like, I know I'm nice, right? I don't need to bite other people's lines and whatnot. I know some people will deny that, saying he didn't only bite Biggie's lines. He bit off other rappers and whatnot as well too. Although he's probably said more Biggie lines than the other rappers and whatnot. But I don't know what to make of that shit and whatnot. But nonetheless, he's talking the shit. I like this right here though, right? Talking about whenever I say big line and whatnot in his verse, it's paying homage, paying respect, right? So them rings and things you sing about, bring them out. I heard that bring them out part somewhere. Sampled. I don't know where though. It's hard to tell when the barrel's in your mouth. I'm in new sneakers, dual seaters, few divas. What more can I tell you? Let me spell it out for you. WILLIE. Nobody truer than HOV. So Willie, Big Willie, right? Talking about someone that's got money and whatnot. That's a boss and all that type of shit. And I'm back for more. New York's ambassador, prime minister, back to finish my business up. I like it, bro. This shit's dope. This shit's fire.
HOV, and I'm back for more. New York's ambassador, prime minister, back to finish my business up.
Okay. Nah, this beat is crazy.
You already know what I'm about. Flying birds down south, moving wet off the step, purple rain in the drought. Stunting on hoes, brushing off my shirt, but ain't nothing on my clothes. Set my chain, my name, Young H.O. Pitch the yay faithful. Even if they patrol, I make payroll. Benz paid for, friends they roll. Private jets down to Turks and Caicos.
Okay.
Chris caseloads, I don't give a shit. Nigga, one life to live. I can't let a day go by without me being fly, fresh to death. Head to toes to the day I rest. And I don't wear jerseys, I'm 30 plus. Give me a crisp pair of jeans, nigga, button up. S-dots on my feet, make my cycle complete. What more can I say, Google? Play the beat.
Nah, this is dope. This is dope. He's just talking this shit, bro. He's talking this shit, doing it in a fly-ass way. You already know what I'm about, flying birds down south. So birds, cocaine, right? Down south. But could that be like, I don't know, a play on what is it called? Hibernation and whatnot, how birds fly and whatnot. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But also it's just the main line is flying birds down south. Cocaine, right? Kilos and whatnot. Moving wet off the step, purple rain in a drought. Snotting on hoes, brushing off my shirt. But ain't nothing on my clothes except my chain, my name. That's ill. Young H.O. pitched a yay faithful. Yeah, just talking about moving drugs and whatnot, right? Even if they patrol and make payroll. Benz paid for, friends they roll. Private jets down to Turks and Caicos. Chris caseloads, I don't give a shit. Nigga, one life to live. I can't let a day go by without me being fly, fresh to death, head to toe till the day I rest. And I don't wear jerseys. I'm 30 plus, so I guess he was older, 30 years older and whatnot when he made this album and whatnot, right at the time. So talking about, because a lot of niggas were rocking jerseys and shit, right, during that time period, in the early 2000s and whatnot, basketball jerseys. I think it was mainly basketball jerseys, right, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that was the swag back then. So talking about I don't wear that. I'm too grown for that shit now, right? Give me a crisp pair of jeans, nigga, button up, S-dots on my feet, make my cipher complete. S-dots, I guess he had his own shoes at the time. I don't know. What more can I say? Guru, play the beat. So yeah, just talking this shit, bro. Ill.
We gon' let this ride into the hook. I'ma snap my fingers on this. What more can I say to you? Get my grown man on. Let's go! Now you know your ass is Willie when they got you in the mag. Like half a Billy, and your ass ain't Lily White, that mean that shit you write must be illy. Either that or your flow is silly. It's both. I don't mean to boast, but damn if I don't brag. Them crackers gon' act like I ain't on their ass. The Martha Stewart that's far from Jewish, far from a Harvard student, just had the balls to do it. And no, I'm not through with it. In fact, I'm just previewing it. This ain't the show, I'm just EQing it. 1, 2, when I won't stop abusing it. The groupie girl, stop false accusing it. Back to the music, the Maybach roof is translucent. Niggas got a problem, Houston.
Okay.
What up, B? They can't shut up me. Shut down I, not even PE, I'm a ride. God forgive me for my brash delivery, but I remember vividly what these streets did to me. So picture me, let these clowns nitpick at me. Paint me like a pickaninny. I would literally kiss TT in the forehead. Tell her please forgive me, then squeeze into your forehead.
Okay.
I'm not the one to score points off. In fact, I got a joint to knock your points off. Young, over the guard, nigga, blasphemy. I'm at the Trump International, ask for me. I ain't never scared. I'm everywhere, you ain't never there. Nigga, why would I ever care? Pound for pound, I'm the best to ever come around here. Excluding nobody, look what I embody. The soul of a hustler, I really ran the street. A CEO's mind, that marketing plan was me. And no, I ain't get shot up a whole bunch of times. Or make up shit in a whole bunch of lines. And I ain't animated like say a Busta Rhyme. But the real shit you get when you bust down my lines. Add that to the fact I went plat a bunch of times. Times that by my influence on pop culture, I supposed to be #1 on everybody's list. We'll see what happens when I no longer exist.
Okay, bro. Nah, that's crazy. Nah, that's ill, bro. Nah, that's fire, bro. I like how the acapella at the end, right? And then brought the beat for the outro. That's ill, bro. Nah, he was talking this shit, bro. Now you know your ass is Willie when they got you in a mag for $500 million. So I guess at the time he was worth 500 mil, right? And I guess he's talking about it's like Forbes magazine or something. I don't know, because that's usually a magazine that talks about wealth and whatnot. And your ass ain't Lily White. I don't know who that is. That mean that shit you write must be illy. Either that or your flow is silly. It's both. It's talking about must be illy. Either that or your flow is silly. So he's just talking this shit, right? I don't mean to boast, but damn, if I don't brag, them crackers gonna act like I ain't on their ass. The Martha Stewart, that's far from Jewish. I guess Martha Stewart is Jewish. I didn't know that. But talking about he and I think she was rich, right? Or she was successful. Right? She was, I don't exactly know what Martha Stewart does, bro. I just know her, you know what I mean? And whatnot. But I guess she's very successful, you know what I mean? But he's saying I reached her heights, right? I caught up to, as he said, them crackers, right? If I don't brag, they gonna act like I ain't on their ass and whatnot. So in terms of success, I reached them, right? And I guess right here, specifically Martha Stewart, that's far from Jewish. Talking about Jewish people having a lot of wealth and whatnot. Far from a Harvard student, just had the balls to do it. That's dope right there. And no, I'm not through with it. In fact, I'm just previewing it. It's just the start, right? That's ill. He's talking this shit, bro. This ain't the show. I'm just EQing it. Basically EQing, right? Just adjusting the levels and whatnot. 1, 2, and I won't stop abusing it. To the groupie girl, stop false accusing it. Back to the music, the Maybach roof is translucent. Niggas got a problem. Houston, we got a problem. What up, B? They can't shut up me. I like when rappers do this shit, right? They can't shut me up, but he said they can't shut up me to fit within the whole rhyme scheme and whatnot. Shut down. I not even PE, I'm a ride. I guess referring to a Public Enemy song. God forgive me for my brash delivery. But I remember vividly what the streets did to me. So picture me letting these clowns nitpick at me. And I guess that's what happens to a lot of people at the top. They always try to find, like, nitpick, right? Say why you're not the greatest or whatever. They'll say you did this, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. People will never be satisfied. And it's usually people that never accomplished half or even a fourth of the shit you've accomplished. So I definitely see where he's coming from, because a lot of people at the top say the same thing, right? Paint me like a pickaninny, I'll literally kiss TT in the forehead. Who's TT? Tell her please forgive me, then squeeze into your forehead. Yeah, that line's going over my head right there. I'm not the one to score points off. In fact, I got a joint that'll knock your points off. Young Hova the God, nigga, blasphemy. Okay, you get what I mean? So, redressing himself as as God, right? It's blasphemy to use the Lord's name and whatnot. It's against it, right? So blasphemy as well, just shoot for me type shit, right? I'm at the Trump International, ask for me. I ain't never scared. I'm everywhere. You ain't never there. And nigga, why would I ever care? Okay, yeah, he's talking this shit. Pound for pound, I'm the best to ever come around here, excluding nobody. Look at what I embody. The soul of a hustler, I ran the streets. A CEO's mind. That marketing plan was me. I like that right there, bro, right? And then right here, this is dope right here towards the end, right? And no, I ain't get shot up a bunch of times. Is that a subliminal to 50? I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? And I know him and 50 had, I don't know if it was beef or nothing, but I always see the shit that 50 be tweeting about Jay-Z and whatnot, right? A few times. So, I don't know. He doesn't like him or whatever, right? So, they probably had some going on or whatever, you know what I mean? Back and forth. But I think that line definitely maybe is a subliminal at 50, right? I ain't get shot up a whole bunch of times. Or make up shit in a whole bunch of lines. I don't know who that's after. I ain't animated like, say, a Busta Rhymes. And that's not a shot. That's just him just talking about, right, like Busta Rhymes energetic and whatnot. But him, people will say that's what Jay-Z lacks and whatnot, right? Because I guess he's more mellow and whatnot. But the real shit you get when you bust down my lines. Busta Rhymes, bust down my lines. That's ill right there, right? It's talking about the gems are really in the verses, right? When you go and study my lyrics and all that. Add that to the fact I went a bunch of times, platinum. Times that by my influence on pop culture, I'm supposed to be #1 on everybody list. We'll see what happens when I no longer exist. Fuck this, man. Fire, bro. Talking this shit. He did it in a dope-ass way, bro. The beat is hard. I messed with this one, bro. This was cool. This was dope. I've heard this beat before. Let me see where I heard it before, though. Hold on. I don't know where I heard this shit before. I don't know exactly where I heard it, but definitely sounds familiar. But nonetheless, this shit was a cool track, bro. Shout out to New Jersey and Atlanta for requesting this one. If y'all enjoyed this reaction video, though, be sure to leave a like. If you would like, leave a comment. If you like, share the video. I appreciate all the support. And with that being said, I'm going to see you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.